Hello, everyone. It's me, Mrs. Gronnert, and today we're going to read a new story called The Little Gray Rock, written by Mrs. Gronnert, original artwork by Elsie and Adeline Gronnert. Once there was a little gray rock sitting on a hill. Day after day, the little gray rock sat on the hill. The little gray rock had been sitting on the hill for as long as he could remember. The little gray rock saw the sun rise and set. He saw the rain wet. He saw the wind blow. He saw the grass grow. He saw animals run, and he saw people having fun. The sun never said hello. The rain, the wind, and the grass never smiled. The animals and people just walked past, and the sad gray rock sat on the hill. Day after day, the little gray rock sat on the hill. The little gray rock was in a big pile of rocks. Some of the rocks were shiny. Some of the rocks were colorful. Some of the rocks were round. Some of the rocks were big and some of the rocks were tall. Some of the rocks had spots and stripes. Some of the rocks were shaped like triangles, diamonds, squares, rectangles, and hearts. The little gray rock was not shiny. He was not colorful. He was not round. He was not big or tall. He did not have spots or stripes. He did not even have a fun shape. He was just shaped like a blob, a sad gray blob. And he sat on the hill day after day. The little gray rock sat on the hill. He saw the sun shine down on the shiny rocks. The sun made them sparkle and shine like stars in the night sky. The sun would look down on the rocks and say, "Hello, my sparkly friends." The sun would look down and smile because the shiny rocks made the sun feel happy. The little gray rock was not shiny. He was just a sad gray blob, and he sat on the hill. Day after day, the little gray rock sat on the hill. He saw the wet rain fall on the colorful rocks. The water made their colors even brighter. The rain would splash down on the colorful rocks and say, "Thank you for brightening my day, my colorful friends." The rain would splash down and smile because the colorful rocks made the rain feel happy. The little gray rock was not colorful. He was just a sad gray blob, and he sat on the hill. Day after day, the little gray rock sat on the hill. He saw the wind blow the round rocks. The wind made them roll and roll. The wind would blow on the round rocks and say, "Come and play, my round friends." The wind would blow and smile because the round rocks made the wind feel happy. The little gray rock was not round. He was just a sad gray blob, and he sat on the hill. Day after day, the little gray rock sat on the hill. He saw the grass grow up to the big and tall rocks. The grass grew up and up. When the grass grew as big as the big and tall rocks, it would say, "Look, I'm as big and tall as you." The grass would grow and smile because the big and tall rocks made the grass feel happy. The little gray rock was not big or tall. He was just a sad gray blob, and he sat on the hill. Day after day, the little gray rock sat on the hill. He saw the animals run to the rocks with spots and stripes. The animals would look at the rocks and say, "Look at the beautiful rocks with spots and stripes, just like me." The animals would run and smile because the rocks with spots and stripes made them feel happy. The little gray rock did not have spots or stripes. He was just a sad gray blob, and he sat on the hill. Day after day, the little gray rock sat on the hill. He saw the people having fun on the hill. The people would stop and look at the rock shaped like triangles, diamonds, squares, rectangles, trapezoids, and hearts. The people would pick up the rocks and say, "Ooh, look at this rock. It's shaped like a triangle. This one's shaped like a diamond. This one's shaped like a square. This one's shaped like a rectangle. This one is shaped like a heart." The people would have fun and smile because the rocks shaped like triangles, diamonds, squares, rectangles, and hearts made them feel happy. The little gray rock did not have a fun shape. He was just a sad gray blob, and he sat on the hill. Day after day, the little gray rock sat on the hill. One day, a little girl was walking on the hill. She was feeling sad. Her eyes were looking down on the ground. She did not look at the shiny rocks. She did not look at the colorful rocks. She did not look at the big and tall rocks. She did not look at the rocks with spots and stripes. She did not look at the rocks shaped like triangles, diamonds, squares, rectangles, and hearts. She looked right at the little gray rock, the sad gray blob. She reached down and picked up the little gray rock. When she picked up the little gray rock, the rock felt a warm glow. The little girl felt the glow on her hand right where the little gray rock sat. She looked right at the little gray rock on her hand and saw that the little gray rock was a beautiful dark gray color, her favorite. She felt that the little gray rock was bumpy. It felt perfect in her hand. She brought the little gray rock close to her face and looked closely at it. She said, "You are the most beautiful rock I have ever seen. You are little, you are gray, you are bumpy, and you feel perfect in my hands." She looked at the rock and smiled because the little gray rock made her feel happy. The little gray rock looked right back at the girl and smiled because the girl made the rock feel happy and special. From that day on, the little gray rock and the little girl were together always. When the little girl felt sad, all she would have to do was hold the little gray rock and she would feel happier. The little gray rock always felt happy too. He now knew that he was special and beautiful, just the way he was. And the little gray rock and the little girl lived happily ever after together. I hope you enjoyed the story today, and I hope to see you again very soon.